Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Shreya. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys some skincare and makeup empties, and these are all the products from last year's, I think November, December till now, like August, which is like 10 months gap, and these are all the products that I've completely finished up in last 10 months or something. So if you guys are interested, please continue watching. Also, if you're watching me for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. And now without further ado, let's come with today's video. Okay, so before we start today's video, I just want to quickly give a mention to the new member of our family, which is a ring light that I'm finally using. I'm finally filming my first YouTube video at night time using a ring light. I finally got the newer ring light like 1 week back, I think, and I'm so happy. I waited a very long time to get this ring light. I'm definitely going to try to film even in daytimes, but it's been raining so hard in daytimes these days, so that's why I'm filming at nighttime today. And yeah, I'm going to try to film in daytimes as well as night times, so that way I can film more content for you guys. Also, let me know in the comments down below which videos do you guys want me to film next. I would love to film them. Now that I've got a ring light, I can film anytime. Also, I did try to like spice up my background a little. I'm going to try to do something more in my background, but for now I have put up some fairy lights. Let me know what do you guys think about those. And also, I'm going to keep trying to like experiment with my background setup and everything. Also, I might shift my setup a little bit here and there, so don't mind that. I'm just trying to figure it out till then. Please bear with me. Okay, and now without further ado, let's come to today's video. Also, if you guys want to see a tutorial on this eye look as well as this base makeup, I have filmed a tutorial just now and it will be up on my Instagram feed very soon, or it might already be up by the time I upload this video, so you can go and check it out. So for today's video, I have a lot of empties right here and I'm going to share them with you guys now. So we will start with skincare because there's a lot of skincare and there's very little bit of makeup here. So let's start with skincare first. The first product we have here is the Khadi Natural Neem and Tulsi face wash. This is how it looks like. So I think I have been using this face wash since last year's February. So I have already gone through like 3-4 bottles of this, and I already am using one bottle again. The reason I really love this face wash is because it does not leave my skin feeling dry. Like, it does not strips off oil from my face. Like, my skin is already dry and I cannot handle face wash that dry up my skin further. So that is why I really love this face wash. Also, it's very affordable. Like, it's like I think the price is like around 170 or something, which is very affordable, and it's a really good one. It never broke me out or anything. And it goes without saying that I will keep repurchasing this face wash until I find a better version of it, if that is possible. I will keep repurchasing this because it is really affordable as well as very good for my dry skin. Next up, we have another cleanser. This is the Pixi Vitamin C Juice Cleanser. This is what it looks like. So it is a little different from your normal face wash. You're supposed to keep a cotton pad on top of this dispenser, like this pump, and then you're supposed to pump it out. The cotton pad gets soaked in the cleanser. Then you're supposed to remove all the dirt and makeup from your face. This face wash, like this cleanser, I really did not like because it has fragrance in it. Like, it had such a strong fragrance in it. Even the toner from the Pixi Vitamin C range had like very overwhelming fragrance, which is something that I did not like, and I just felt very scared to use it on my face, so I didn't ever use it. It's just sitting in my vanity just like that since that time. I don't even feel like giving it away because it has that strong fragrance. I'm not sure if anyone's skin can handle that, and that's why I don't use that one. And even this one, like, it had a little bit less fragrance than the toner, but it still had fragrance, so I will not be repurchasing this. Also, you need to use a cotton pad with this one, which is like not convenient for me. I just like to use my hands, especially with my cleansers. So yeah, I will not be repurchasing this, and it is also again very expensive, so it's a no. We have another cleanser, and again this is from Pixi, and this is the Glow Tonic Cleansing Gel. Now this one didn't lather up, it didn't foam up, and it is good for people who don't like face wash and cleansers which don't foam up. But I personally enjoy face wash which kind of foams up. It gives me a satisfaction that my face is cleaning up while I'm like wash my face with it. So no, I'll not be buying this, and again it's very expensive, so no, I'll not be buying this, but it was a really good face wash. Now we have a body wash from Nivea. This is the Shower Gel Frangipani and Oil. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name right, but yeah, this is how it looks like. I did use it up. It was good. Like, it smelled very good, but My favorite one is the blue tube one from Nivea, and I keep repurchasing it again and again. Now currently I'm using a body wash from Body Shop and from Dove, but I will definitely be repurchasing the blue version of this, like the Nivea body wash, which is there, I think the classic version, like it's like cream shower gel or something like that. That is a really good, like very hydrating body wash. It doesn't make your skin feel dry after you're coming out of the like shower. It doesn't leave the skin feeling dry, and I really love it because of that. Now let's talk about some toners. The first one is the Plum Green Tea Toner. Now this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I did not like it. Even though this like toner does not has alcohol in it, it has like heavy fragrance. Again, I don't like it. And I feel most of Plum's products, I had their moisturizer from this range as well. It had like heavy strong fragrance in it, which I did not like. Also the texture of it was very like mattifying. For my dry skin, it did not work. The texture of this is hydrating. It's almost like water. I really like it, but the fragrance is something that throws me off and does not makes me want to buy this again, so I will not be buying it again. The second toner I have is the Pixi Glow Tonic Toner. Now this is like my first bottle of it, and I did rebuy it again as well, like in March or May, I don't remember. But yes, I am currently using this one. Now this is a chemical exfoliant. You're not supposed to use it every day. I use it like twice a week at night, and you're supposed to follow it up with a sunscreen. You're supposed to use sunscreen every day anyways, but you're supposed to mandatorily follow, I'm not even sure if that's a word, but you're supposed to apply your sunscreen necessary after you using a chemical exfoliant. Now this one I did use last year, and I'm telling you guys, I saw such a major difference in my skin. This one really helps in like getting rid of your pigmentation. It makes your dark spots fade away a little faster, and also the texture, like I had a little bit of bumps in my this area this year, and after I rebought it again, like I repurchased it again, my bumps kind of like disappeared on their own, like they faded away, they started fading away, and I don't have bumps any longer like in this area. So that is why I really love this Pixi Glow Tonic Toner. I will keep rebuying this Pixi toner because I did see I always see a good difference in my skin every time I use this. Now let's talk about a moisturizer that I have been using since like 3-4 years now, and this is the Lakme Peach Milk Moisturizer. Now this one again has fragrance in it, but it's not that overwhelming, and the fragrance in this one never like really bothered my skin. So I really love this moisturizer, and it is very affordable. Especially if you're a beginner, you can definitely start using this one. It's really hydrating, especially if you have like normal to dry skin. It will really suit you. If you have oily skin, it might be a little too heavy for your skin, so don't go for this one. But if you have dry skin, go for this one. It is very hydrating. I currently own a lot of moisturizers, so that is why I'm not going to buy this Lakme one, but I will definitely buy it once I run out of my moisturizers, because I really like the way it hydrates my skin, especially during summer times when I don't want my skin to feel greasy, but still I want a little bit of hydration, because I keep washing my face a lot during summer times, my skin tends to get a little more drier, so this one really helps in moisturizing my skin. Now let's talk about some serums from Pixi again. Now first one is the Pixi Glow Tonic Serum, and just like the Pixi Glow Tonic Toner, I really loved the formula of this one. It made my skin feel very soft, and it also helped, I think, even with the pigmentation a little bit, and it was very, when I say it was hydrating, it was very hydrating. Trust me on that. And yeah, I will buy it again. It is a little expensive, but I will save up for it, and I will definitely buy it again. And if you are like a normal to dry skin person, I think it will work very well for you. If you have oily skin, don't buy this one. It is very hydrating. It is going to be very hydrating for your skin, so you don't need to buy it. You can go for any other serum, but this one definitely works for normal to dry skin very well. Next up we have the Pixi Vitamin C Serum. Now this one I really like because it has like opaque packaging, which means a vitamin C serum will not get oxidized. I think from the whole vitamin C range from Pixi, I love this this serum the most, and it definitely made my skin feel very bright as well as plump, and it definitely was very hydrating. I will not be rebuying it only because it's very expensive. I think I will find another like alternate for this one, and the quantity is a little less, so I think I'll definitely try to find an alternative for this one. But I really like the formula of Pixi Vitamin C Serum. One product that has been missing from this box, I'm not able to find it, but it had been a favorite of mine. I did finish it up completely this year, was the Pixi Phenomenal Gel, which came with a Glow Tonic range, and it was very hydrating, it was very moisturizing, and it made my skin feel very soft. and I really love that moisturizer. If I get to buy it again, I definitely will, because it was a very good formula of moisturizer. Now moving on to sunscreen, the first one is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock. This is what it looks like. I think everyone already owns it by now, because this is like one of the most affordable sunscreen out there, except from Lotus. And I really like the formula of the sunscreen. It is very, moisturizing. Even if I apply the sunscreen on its own, especially on summer days, I feel my skin feels very hydrated with this moisture, like the sunscreen itself. It acts like a moisturizer as well, so I really like it. It does not give any white cast on your face. And also it is SPF 50, 30 ml is, this is the 30 ml version. You also get a bigger version, I think it is 50 or 100 ml, I'm not sure, which is like a bigger tube, and it's like 450 or something like that. The next sunscreen I have is from Qrez, and this is the Qrez SPF 50 UVA plus UVB mattifying sunscreen. And as the name says, it is exactly a mattifying sunscreen. If you have oily skin, or if you like, you like a mattifying sunscreen, you should go for the sunscreen. Like, you should definitely go for the sunscreen. It is very mattifying. I will not be rebuying this. I did not enjoy the process of using this sunscreen, only because it made my skin so matte. But apart from that, if you have oily skin, I think it will definitely suit you. You will really like it, especially if your T-zone or your whole face gets oily. You will definitely enjoy this sunscreen. But the only con, like one more con about this sunscreen, is that it leaves a little bit of white cast. Like initially when you're applying it on your face, it leaves a little bit of white cast, but then it tones down later on. So yeah, this is a good sunscreen, especially if you're oily skin girl. Next up, we have some makeup removers, more specifically micellar waters. The first one is the L'Oreal Micellar Water. It just says Micellar Water. I'm not sure if it's available on Nykaa or not. I think it is available on Nykaa. But my sister got this one from Qatar from me, and it was good. It was very good for non-waterproof makeup. It won't work for waterproof makeup. That's what I mean to say. Anyways, the quantity was really good, 400 ml. It did not had like strong fragrance. It did not make my skin feel dry after using. And also, like I really like the formula of this micellar water compared to the Garnier one. I have used the pink version and the yellow version of the Garnier one. Both of them had like very strong fragrance, which kind of gave me bumps on this part of my chin. So I did not like those. Like I was using them for a long time, but I switched it up later on, and I'm really glad at it. The second micellar water I have is from Nivea. This is the Nivea Micellar Skin Breathe Rose Water Micellar Water, and so it looks like. It is available on Nykaa, and it is really good for removing your eye makeup, especially. It does not stings your eyes. That is one reason that I really love, and it does remove your waterproof makeup as well. Now whenever I do Instagram eye looks, and like if I want to get off my makeup, I use this micellar water. I don't use it all over my face because it does has fragrance in it. But yeah, if you just want to use something for your eyes and your lips, you can definitely use this one. Okay, so that was a skincare bit of this video. Now let's move on to the makeup bit. I literally have just 4 products right here. The first product I have is the Maybelline Satin Skin 2-Way Cake. Now this is the compact powder. This is how it looks like. And the reason I really like this compact was that it comes with a very good size mirror, and it's like very big enough that you can see yourself, actually see yourself. And also I really like the formula of this compact. Just one problem of it was that it gave a little bit of flashback if not used properly. Like if it's not used very light-handedly, it will end up giving you a flashback. So that is why I will not be buying it again. Next up, I have the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. Now this is a very good and affordable setting spray. It gives your face a bit of, luminous glow. Like it makes your makeup looks dewy, and it's not a mattifying spray. Keep that in mind. If you have like oily skin, don't go for this one. But if you have normal to dry skin, you can definitely get a good use out of this. Another con of this setting spray is that it has very weird alcoholic smell that I do not like. But it does sets my makeup really well, and it also hydrates my skin. I also use it as my primer. Like after I'm done applying my pore filling primer, I just spray it on my face, and it works very well under foundation as well. I think for now I'm not going to repurchase this setting spray, only because I have a lot of other setting spray from Gerard Cosmetics. Like I have around 4 or 5 setting spray, so I'm not going to buy this again. But if I've run out of those, I'm definitely going to buy this again because I do like the way it works on my skin. Next up, we have a brow product. Now this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is how it looks like. So I did really love it last year when I was using it, but I don't think I will rebuy it again because right now I'm using the Rupa Beauty Micro Brow Pencil, which is like half of the price because this is like 800 rupees or 700 rupees, and that one is around like 400 rupees or 300 rupees. I really like the formula of this one, and also it comes with a spoolie, but the only con was that it is expensive and it is available in just 2 shades, which one of is always out of stock. So I think this is the only shade that's always available. This is the brunette shade, and I did like the formula of it, but I don't think I will buy it again because right now I'm using the Rufa Beauty Micro Brow Pencil, which is like a complete tube of this one. The formula kind of works in better than this one. It's more waxier, like more creamy and waxy, while this is a little less pigmented, I feel, than the Rufa Beauty one. So I really like the Rufa Beauty one better, and I won't buy this again because it's like double the price. Now the only lipstick I have ever finished up in my whole life has to be the Maybelline Lip Gradation lipstick. It is in the shade Mauve one, and it is such a beautiful color, like a cool toned brown and a mixture between cool tone brown and mauve color, and it looks so flattering on most of the skin tones that I've seen, and I really like the formula of it. It was very hydrating, it was very, it was not drying kind of formula, but it still looked very matte on the lips, and it was very pigmented. So I really like the formula of this. It should say enough that I did end up using it. Like, there is no product, literally there is no product, and I did use it like a lot, and I think I will buy it again. I will buy it. With all that being said, we are done with today's video. Those were all the empties that I had. Like, I think I finished up quite a few skincare products more than makeup, and I am quite happy with the way I have used these products up. I'm trying to finish up all my makeup. Currently, I'm trying my best not to buy any makeup because I want to finish up everything that I already own before it starts expiring. So yeah, I'm going to try to like end up everything. Obviously it is kind of impossible to do that, but I'm going to try my best to finish up as many products as I can, especially in makeup, because skincare kind of gets over very quickly, but makeup, I still haven't hit pan on any of my blushes or any of my bronzers, and it's like I just recently hit a pan on my first eyeshadow palette in my 3 years of working in like makeup field. But anyways, that's it for today's video, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and also let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think about this new setup, as well as this lighting, as well as this lighting, like the ring light lighting. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, I'm going to take a leave for now, and I really hope to see you guys in my next one. Until next time, take care. Bye bye. I use a lot of makeup. I do not end up finishing it up. What the hell? I do not use up, like, I do not end up finishing it up. That was a tongue twister for me. I'm going to forget that.